for a second.
Thank you.
Yep. How we doing today, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you stopping by live stream from the Southmont Borough Council Meeting. Starting right now. Starting actually in about 15 minutes, 15 minutes. So I'm going to put the camera in the room here. I have some business I have to handle with the lady that's the borough manager. I have to go handle the situation real quick. Just got to pay a bill, but I'm going to take care of that with her. I'm going to put the camera in the room here, and we'll go from there. So appreciate you coming by. I can't see anything on this camera at all. Nice day. Okay, good. Cool. Okay. So we have the huh? Well, that's, the meeting's not going, but it's not bothering anybody. I'll move it. I'm sitting here for a minute. Here, hold these. What? And here we are at the Southmont Monthly Shit Show. Yeah, that's true.
We have one. They just got the list and put it up for tomorrow.
Well,
Oh,
that's the new guy. That's the new guy, Dad. He asked me who was coming in. That's the new guy.
we replaced that with, that's not that old, is it? No, it's very busy out there.
Oh, the one outside you're speaking of, not this one. The one outside.
The flag?
Yeah. Hey, doing, Anthony? I'm doing all right, bud.
What's her name, Steve? I don't know if that's.
Okay, give me a second here. I'll just give you this one. Give me a second.
Well, yeah.
Ask him. Yeah, don't know. Ask him. Yeah, they appointed him. He's what's that? What name are you looking for? Oh, it's Eric Cockfeld. He's a solicitor. He's the new solicitor. He's the new Mike Carbonara. Don't know that. She's a new candidate for mayor, Richard. Sorry, Anthony, I'm going to vote for her. But she's on the ballot. Are you up this year? Next year? I thought you went with the president. I know, but I thought it was on the president. You got a year to wait, then I don't have to bother you for a year. I was going to consider it, and that's what you said, hey, why not, so I was going to, but if it's, I thought it was this year. That's why I thought the mayor was on the presidential election, but if it's, I'll take your word for it. You would know. Okay. That makes sense. They don't have hardly anything local, unless it's a special something, unless like you would quit or something, or they would need to do it, I guess. Huh? So. Excuse me. Step outside for just a moment. Got to leave these. Is the police commission meeting at 5? Okay, we're gonna start here right now.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Commander, can you do the roll call?
Anthony Piper.
Here.
Chuck Berry.
Present.
Richard Barker.
Here.
Harvey Wong. Not present. Gene Echella.
Here.
Matt Victor. Bob Morgan.
Here.
Sherry Piper.
All right, public comment. You have a 5-minute time limit. Please clearly state your name and where you reside.
Hi, Doug. How are you? First things first, Matt. Welcome to the council. I don't know you, but I'm sure I'd like to get to know you. I realize that sometimes I come down here and I am public enemy number one, or what I have to say isn't appreciated or wanted to be heard. But I want to actually, and I sent correspondence. I don't know if you guys got it for today, but I sent back, okay, that last Thursday I went to the Upper Yoder Township Supervisors meeting. And as you guys all know, and so far have absolutely been pretty good about not violating the sunshine laws in regards to letting me speak. This has been an open public forum. I've been able to come down here and express the way I like to speak, and it's gotten my point across several times. You know, I'm not going to do that today because I'm here actually to give you guys a little bit of praise for not doing what Upper Yoder Township did to me, and that was, I was wearing this. It's a body camera. Okay, I was sitting in the front row of their meeting. They adopted a resolution in January that stated, Part 12 states, all video recording equipment shall be stationed in the back of the room so as to not block the view of any other person. I don't know how this can block. I realize I'm a big person and sitting there might be able to block somebody's view, but Mark Walker was sitting behind me, and his view was clearly not blocked. Okay, Eric, you're an officer of the court. You work for the assistant district attorney, so I'm asking you while I'm speaking this to me, I'm making you aware of this, that I am filing a lawsuit against Upper Yoder Township for violation of the sunshine laws. Okay, and I expect you to take this seriously because in the past I have reported crimes to the district attorney's office and nothing gets done. I've reported crimes to the Upper Yoder Township or to the West Hills Police Department and nothing gets done. And what they say is the district attorney's office needs to approve these charges. Well, I have this body camera on me at all times, anytime I'm in public, because I know what I say, and the thing is, I have to hold everyone accountable, okay? Because I can prove serious violations to my rights and laws and laws of this Commonwealth that have affected me, that have affected my father, that affected my family, okay? And the reason I have come down here in the past and I have been the way I've been is because it's frustrating when you present a problem and either A, the story gets flipped, and then you see an entire council because you don't like me acting in a way such as the trailer ordinance. Okay, that was directly to curb activities you felt that I was doing. Okay, it wasn't against anybody else in the borough, and I've seen instances where it's not being enforced whatsoever. I mean, it states that any vehicle that is capable of towing carrying a heavy load, and my example was this table, maybe it was that table, but my truck, you can put it to that table in my truck and haul it. So my truck is any pickup truck that is parked in this borough is illegally parked if it's not on asphalt or if it's not whatever the ordinance states. So I've been here for 46 years of my life, okay, and I've lived in Southmont for about 40 years. And it gets so frustrating when I see somebody who comes into my neighborhoods, lived there for 5 years. She gets action because she doesn't like what I've done or what I've done, and I haven't broken any laws. All I've done is exercised rights, and it gets misconstrued that I'm the bad person. or that I'm the meanie, or I'm the one that comes down here and spouts off and says these things, okay? I want everybody to, just for a minute, put yourself in my shoes and think how you would feel if all of your adult life you've been scrutinized, okay? Every action that you do is watched, okay? And then if they perceive that you step out of line, that the hammer comes down on you, okay? And then when you see somebody else doing the same thing, okay, they get a pass. I think that would make anybody at some point tell an entire board to go F themselves, okay? Because I'm 46 years old. It's been happening to me since I was 16 years old, okay? And I just can't. At some point, somebody's gonna have to listen. And I can tell you this: Upper Yetter Township is going to listen, okay? Because there's been case law in Cambria County where other boards have tried to stifle people's right to free speech, and they have won, okay? So that is and I have every intention on I'm writing it up right now. So I will do that. Thank you for my time. I appreciate that. Thanks. Yep.
Anybody else with other comments? I have a question. Bob Walker, 312 State Street. I noticed an article in the paper the other day that Upper Yoder, Southmont, and Westmont boards are having some conversations. Can I ask what these conversations are about?
We have not had any conversations yet.
You're going to?
Southmont's in the process of looking into whether or not a comprehensive plan may be something that we can do. But that article that was in the newspaper, there was some misstatements there.
It doesn't have anything to do with this Recreation Commission. Personally, I'm against the Recreation Commission because, number one, they're using Westmont School District's money to do what they want to do in Southmont Borough. So far, it's not unlawful, and I think it's illegal. I don't believe I'm right. That's my view.
There's state funding out there requires you to have some type of comprehensive plan. A comprehensive plan looks at what are the issues that are impacting the borough, and what the public comment is. And it addresses those public priorities and prioritize the plan. And so then you use that plan to go after state funding. And so we have reached out to the planning office to seek some counsel on that, since the planning office of the county is who administers these types of plans typically in most counties. They did advise us that it would be unlikely that we'd be able to procure funding to develop one without working with other neighboring municipalities due to the size of Southmont Borough. So if there are future discussions with neighboring municipalities, that would be one.
Thank you.
Anybody else with public comment? All right. Correspondence, we received your email, John, on 2/14/24. Minutes. We need a motion to approve the January 16th meeting minutes.
Make that motion.
Second. Any further discussion on the minutes? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. West Hills Police Department.
West Hills Police Department responded on 458 calls of service last month. 76 of those were Southmont Borough. There were 3 criminal arrests within the borough and 13 traffic citations / parking tickets, 1 of 8 warrants issued in the borough.
Southmont Volunteer Fire Company.
This month, in January, we had 18 calls, 9 of them were in the borough, 9 of them were assist, different, or mutual aid companies. Basically, we had a couple of CO alarms and also a couple gas leaks that were remaining. We have, the management flow. What, does anybody know what's going on there? Because we've seen construction going on, the old Southmont Borough Company. Has anybody?
I'll have to get in touch with Laura, see if they have anything going on, because I haven't heard of anything.
Yeah, 'cause we saw trucks coming out of there, and it looks like they're working on it or something. Yeah. Yeah. Because if they are doing something, we like to have a pre-plan in case, because there's hidden hallways in that place, and we need to know kind of what we're getting ourselves into. Yeah.
Alright. Not have a zoning officer report, solicitor's report.
Just to, Mr. Klanch, just to be clear, my office does represent.
I'm aware of that. I was speaking in as your capacity as a assistant district attorney. I wanted to make you aware of that. Yeah, I understand that, but you're also still a,
I just want to clarify the record. I
Okay.
understand what you said.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I don't represent every township.
I'm, thank you, yeah.
As far as other information, the Crossing Guard with the Westmont School District, I'm working with the solicitor for the school district on that issue. I have nothing to report at this point. I have other comments, but that'll be later on in the agenda. Okay.
The point about the zoning officer's report is, can we, request from them a written report on the status of the maintenance every month? But we're writing them checks for $1,100 last month plus. I'd just like to see a written report of the use of that. Are we in a contract with them? Yes. And when does that expire? I believe we only did 1 year, I'll check for sure. Okay. Because we really haven't seen anything. So far. Thanks.
Alright, street commissioner's report.
With the exception of the size for the ample to plow, I have nothing else to add on. It marked as a 2.5, it was a 4, it was changed to a 7.5.
Borough manager's report.
Unless you guys have questions, the only thing I have is to add, since Todd isn't here, he had another meeting. I just recently found out, he sent me a video or a screenshot. When they went up to deal with the eye care blockage, they found a crack in the line that was more than likely due to, some parking lot repairs they had done a few years ago. So we're gonna look into that and go from there. So I should have some more information within the next week or two. But it's not causing any issues at the moment. Are we getting anywhere with the rest of, how many houses do we, or properties do we have yet that need to come into compliance? I don't know offhand, it's probably a dozen or so. I did ask if they had done any inspections, he said they didn't have a wet letter quite yet to do that.
Okay. Any other questions for Amanda? All right, mayor's report.
The only thing I had was I was contacted 2 weeks ago by one of my friend, employee association. Her fiance had about 2 years now, looking to tie the knot and dig the knot and ask me to officiate the wedding. I'm not glad to do so. I just want to let the council know that I'm doing Karen as a favor and receive her compensation.
Discussion items, committees, I have nothing for administrative, borough services, community planning and improvements, Richard.
Our president essentially delivered our report. In December, we met with Chris Ellison and Shannon Murphy from the County Planning Agency to discuss the benefits of doing a comprehensive plan. As Doug reported, there is very little possibility of the DCD Southmont Borough, we need to, invite, or the county needs to invite adjoining municipalities. But essentially, you're gonna have a plan for Southmont as a component part, because each community is gonna have shared but also individual issues. The county planning agency will get back to us, and they will, we expect to file an application by, I think, April 1st. With the DC, and that's where we stand with that. Again, what it does is tee you up for future work by the borough, and facilitates applying for grants from the state. And the council back approved this in December. That's it. Any questions?
No, I was just surprised to see that in the paper because I don't remember voting on a comprehensive plan that we had asked her to go to Westmont.
Yeah, I think she misspoke.
Consent?
So I'm pretty sure she misspoke.
Yeah.
She provided comment in the paper.
Apparently that was, very short. And so, yeah, I don't remember what she was supposed to say.
So you said in December we voted on,
I believe we voted to proceed through, under your motion.
with,
So I don't think that we voted to commit funds, we just voted to move forward on
Continued discussion.
continuing the discussions on.
So, again, we have councils before, support to continue seeking funding.
So,
Whatever way it would be most effective.
so essentially what I think would happen with this effort is the county would be an applicant for a grant because it's a multi-municipal effort. And their task now is going to different municipalities to see if there's any interest from those other municipalities to participate in this planning effort. And they're come back to us with, hey, okay, this is what the plan would look like. This is what the scope of work would be. This is what it would cost. So the council could then look at and make a decision as to whether or not to actually fully participate in that way.
The other factor is would be a matching grant, and the larger the number of partners we have, the matching requirement will decrease for that municipality.
so are we talking recreation or what exactly are we talking?
Whatever you want it to be, whatever your issues for the future, comprehensive planning is changing.
She's gonna
They were
lay
pretty much-
that out.
What?
She's going to lay that out.
Well, the plan, how the plan develops is through community input stakeholder meetings. So the community of Southmont will be invited to participate in input sessions to provide, these are the issues, these are our concerns. And then from that input, whoever the committee is that's working on this with the planner would, dig through that information and start putting together priorities, and each individual municipality would, decide on and vote on what those priorities would be in that plan.
Sure, what we're doing.
So it can include recreation, it can include shared services, public roads, fire departments, police coverages, all of those things are things that we would consider in a comprehensive plan.
This girl had a comprehensive plan, but it's been probably 50 years. And it's considered to be, well, as that indicated, if not mandatory, required in a few months.
Anything else on that? All right, emergency management. Nothing so. Finance.
Then I sit down and, look at the budget this week. But so far, budget's in place for this year.
Greater Johnstown Water Authority. We have a couple of action items we need to acknowledge. Kevin Pyle's resignation from Greater Johnstown Water Authority Board. Can I get
I make that motion, we accept his resignation.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. The next is a correction of typo in the agenda. We need to appoint Eugene Coachella to the Greater Johnstown Water Authority Board.
Make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Great, motion passes. Do you have anything to report?
And lastly, they are in the process of, proactively changing out red lines, and especially where lead and copper lines meet, ahead of state regulations, so they're being very proactive on that. The regulations haven't been passed yet, and, the water tank up in Westmont they're just waiting to be painted, that's up on the mound. And, the dam work has finally come through from DEP for the North Fork Dam repairs, and so the engineers are doing their planning right now, and they will be starting the end of the summer. That's it.
MS Board of Stormwater.
No, they haven't had any meetings, this finished so far, so nothing like that.
All right. I don't have anything to report for personnel. Police.
No report.
All right. Property maintenance, streets and sidewalks, Matt, you obviously have, and you're just taking on this role.
Sure.
So,
Sorry. Code, contacted Gene, he has some final comments and recommendations. And read them.
Yep.
So he texted me, here. Weekly work schedule is posted every Friday. Schedule will be followed very closely unless an emergency arises. Logbooks for each piece of equipment, assign a number to each piece of equipment. A logbook would also be numbered corresponding with that vehicle and be kept updated by reporting information that occurs. And then questions that we would like to have answered. So is what is the status of the white truck with the Ford Motor Company recall pertaining to the wipers and the reported brake problems? Has there ever been an appointment scheduled? There was no cost for the recall if the brakes require major replacement parts, not brake shoes and other wear items. The truck is under warranty at no cost. Are we waiting until it breaks without a warranty, or we have an accident where injuries or even death may occur? Other than the scheduled street paving schedules, what is the plan for platform patching, crack sealing, and other road issues? Thanks, Cody.
Mayor, do you have anything on the truck?
I can actually answer the truck. The only recall for the truck, according to SUPAS, is for the wiper arms. As for the brakes, we plan on taking it up to sleek structing for them to take a look at the brake system to verify that it's okay. I don't know, it's a little on the squishy side, and we couldn't figure out why. We looked at it ourselves, came up with nothing.
So Matt, if you could work with Amanda, just at the working meeting, that way we can, kind of sit down, and sit with Matt, kind of review some priorities and set some expectations for the year. Shade tree, Richard. Shade tree.
shade tree, Amanda submitted there was, application somewhat revised because he had some questions. And, we anticipate it will be funded, which will provide us with, 20 trees. Have you, modified the tree, PC request? Or is it just with the red maple?
Yeah, just the red maples.
The other thing I've been anticipating, a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago, we had a consultant from Penn State Extension Service, Brian Wolniak, visited us and helped us, evaluate some damaged trees. And he gave us a heads up that one of the federal COVID programs was sending a large level of funds down to the state level to be granted to municipalities and other organizations. And I try to follow that, and I see after the application opened up in TCNR for these forest grants on January 16th, we have till early April to submit a grant. But what I also see is they put restrictive requirements on there that the municipality needs to have a higher level of disadvantage, or that you're in an ecological high priority, ecologically prioritized area. And I looked online, and Southmont is not, not surprisingly, disadvantaged or, near a river, watershed, or part of an ecosystem, major ecosystem. I will try to send an email to Brian and see if there's any backdoor loophole. Doug, would you let me, working with Penn State Extension like that, do you have any resources to, which what I appreciate you look at that DCNR urban forestry program to give you your understanding of it, okay?
Yeah, I can look at it. I'm not sure. I don't have the program.
What I wanted to do is get a tree inventory, and they now have a digital inventory, a program, and I think it would be far more systematic. And I think we do have a serious problem with these 100-year-old Norway maples that are busting up our sidewalks and dropping on cars. So that, this is kind of a disappointment that this, that we would not be prioritized as a applicant. So, yeah, let's if we could check it out and see if there's any code.
All right. New business. We need to approve advertising ordinance number 550 to update the stormwater ordinance.
I make that motion.
Motion, do I have a second?
That was changing that 5,000 square feet.
Yeah, there were, last meeting, there was a question in terms of why, what was that square footage, we talked to Todd Banks about the issue. So, the addition of the less than 5,000 square feet makes the applicant exempt from having to file any type of ENS plans in their work. That's consistent with chapter 1 or 2 regulations by the Department of Environmental Resources Department. The other addition is section 303, which requires the applicant to file best management plans. Again, it's not something that has to be filed for, it's not a mandatory filing, and maybe nothing has to be filed, it has to be approved, but anything less than 5,000 square feet should file best management plans. Again, that's consistent with the chapter 1 or 2 regulations.
So, motion, do I have a second?
Second.
It's moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion Motion carries. We need approval to open a new bank account at Somerset Trust Company for the Waterworks DCNR grant. This is a requirement of our DCNR funding that is held in a separate account from Kroger's.
Make that motion.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve the purchase of the West Pro Plus plow from Stevenson Equipment Incorporated.
That's all I got.
Yes.
Make that motion.
The motion, second.
Second.
Any further discussion?
Just over the record, since the amount is less than $12,600 in the form of bid. I understand 3 bids were received prior to.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We need to approve a reimbursement request for emergency trap removal.
This is for Herb's house, is that right, Amanda?
Yes.
Yeah, his basement flooded
Yes.
because of the trap that was put in with the sewer project.
Right.
And did we renew one up on, Orchard also?
Yes, we've done probably about 3 now, other than this one.
And so this, the other two were approved also. So then I make that motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Business items, approve ratification of payroll 117 through 220 of 24.
I make that motion.
Moved, do I have a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve payment of bills 117 through 220 of 24.
So moved.
Motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve transfers 11724 through 22024.
I make that motion.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approve treasurer's report for January of 2024.
I make that motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make that motion. Did you? I bet you would talk about the process.
So we have a motion to adjourn in a second. All in favor? All right, we're adjourned.
You ready?
And next one is, there's 2 Thursdays a month. At 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock. On Thursday. Then the next one is the 29th. And we're back
Chances are, they don't tell you this shit, okay? Trust me, okay? It might be. How big is it? Is it the ice cream son, air brakes? That is what I asked. What size truck? It's 3,500.
They go bad. My dad's in there talking brakes with Amy, the mayor. Dad's in there talking about brakes on the equipment, which, I mean, the old man does. I can say something about my dad. He knows how to fix a brake pedal. I mean, they go from being SpongeBob square pedal to pretty stiff. Brakes in my truck are pretty darn good right now. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to the West Hills Police Commission meeting also here shortly. So it's happening here in about 25 minutes, pretty expeditiously. So that's happening. So come down here, do a little talkie. So yeah, I didn't use any bad words that they don't like me using. Let's see how effective my speaking was. So usually I don't get listened to at these things, but well, picked up my new glasses today. I kind of like them. So I have nobody watching, so this is a good time to end this live stream. We're going to end this live stream now. Well, I guess one more person's watching, so yeah. Well, I'm going to end this live stream. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what the big guy has to say here, if he's going to go over to the police commission meeting with me or not. I guess we can go from there. We can see what's shaking on Shakedown Street, I guess. So I don't really think there's anything going on, any kind of conversations that need to be heard or had out inside. So have a good evening, Richard.
Keep going.
Yep.
Same to you.
See you, Mr. Walker.
How are you?
I'm all right, bud.
I'm going to make a comment to you.
What's that?
You know, I don't know what your problems are with the people and whether they're listening to you or not, but I would appreciate whenever you discuss things at this meeting to calm down your language. Basically, you're talking to a steel worker who used to use that language all the time.
So what do you have a problem with it for?
Just a minute.
Okay.
I was sitting at a lunch one time and I listened to it, and this guy in one sentence used that word fuck. And I'm an electrician, let's say it's a little bit above your average steel worker because we had a test to do our position.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, that doesn't sound right. And then I analyzed it and I thought, wait a minute, we're using that language because we don't know any better. We don't know the proper words to use. So why not start using the proper words? Now this was 30 years ago, and you won't hear it from me anymore because I figure I have at least a high school education and an education that I can use for language.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm requesting from you.
Not a
Use
problem.
the proper
Well, let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, I'm a truck driver. I was a truck driver for the longest time. Okay, so I know two languages, CB and English. Okay, I speak the way I do to incite a response. I do it for a reason, and like I said in the meeting, do me a favor, and we'll talk about this next month if you don't mind. Okay, and I want to put something in your head. Okay, I'm 46 years old. For the past 30 years, okay, like I said in there, I have been scrutinized. I have been, if I step off the line, I go to jail. But if somebody else steps off that line, they look the other way. After 30 years of just taking it and taking it and getting kicked and getting kicked and getting kicked. And then finally, you know what I did? I went and I educated myself. I spend more time speaking about what I speak. I don't, as you can see, I don't come in here half cocked. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So I do that for that reason. Okay. I want them, because we pay them. They're not here to do us favors. We pay them. Yeah, we pay those people. We pay them taxes. We absolutely, you pay your property taxes, don't you?
We do not pay the council.
They don't accept any money. They don't get paid any money, but we pay the government of Southmont to run the government.
Correct.
Okay, we pay our taxes. So like, they work for me. They work for you. I pay my taxes. I pay property taxes. I pay income taxes. So do you. So they work for us. And I've been fired for way less than mistakes I can point out. Okay. They're extorting $300 a month out of my dad over the sewer arrears. Okay. And what that's for. Now, you can say what you want to about that. Okay. But they came up one day and dug a hole in my front yard and put a sewer pipe in. Okay. I didn't pay a penny for that at that time. Now, had I had the opportunity to do it, I would have got a shovel out and done it myself. I would have dug the hole myself because I'm capable of doing that. I went to college for building construction technology. I'm more than capable, and I'm educated on how to build buildings and how to do anything like that, okay? I didn't have that opportunity, but they said to us, you don't have to pay for it. Okay, they said, we got grants to do the sewer work. Do you remember these conversations, or don't you? Because I do. Okay.
Offhand, I'll say no.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Right, okay. So anyway, they came, they did the work, okay? And because of Amanda's error in where to send the bill, okay, it got to be $6,000-7,000 in arrears. Now you're going to tell me, well, it's your responsibility to pay a bill if you know you have it, right? Yeah, it is. But if you don't know what the bill is and how much it's for, and you have a question about the amount of it, wouldn't you question it? My father questioned it. Now it's at a point where, you know, it's $300 a month and they shut the water off because of an ordinance. Sherry's the only person that voted no against that ordinance. That's the only nay vote that's happened in about 5 years. Okay. She voted and she said in the paper, I don't see it right to be able to turn off people's water. I thought that was very good of her. And I thought that was cool of her. That she thought, you know what, I don't have the right as a government official to shut off somebody's water over their money. Okay. Over paying bills. Okay. It was the color of it's for absentee landlords or whatever. But you know what? Here's somebody living in the borough that's struggling. Okay, that they $300 a month and will shut your water off. Okay, that's frustrating to me, and that bothers me that they don't care. Okay, they could very easily just go, you know what, we'll let it go. Okay, we have the money, we can afford it. Because let me say this: before that, if you remember, you lived here for a while, right? The sewer maintenance before they started increasing, and again before Ordinance 520, I believe is the number. Sewer maintenance was $48 a year, $24 every 6 months we paid in sewer maintenance. Now it is $592 a year. Okay. And listen, I understand that because I went and I swore nobody wants to listen to me, but I'm bringing up a very valid point that nobody seems to care about. Do you like paying $600 a year for sewer maintenance?
Well, I don't like this whole thing.
And
did Dornick point and forgot the rest of this.
Let me say this too. Okay. I did right to know requests for about 15 different streets, random streets, my street, in front of all of their houses, okay, to ask for for the receipts on the sewer maintenance. There's not. They brought it back with there's no. You know, she said there's no sewer maintenance receipts or anything because we haven't done it. You know, so they're taking $600 a year out of every address for sewer maintenance, and they're not maintaining the sewers. Where's that money going? We'll find out.
I got another question.
We're having an actually intelligent discussion right now, Dad. So, you know, I mean, we're still live too. So you know.
Walker, I remember. I've been here before. I'm going to tell you something. You got that on?
Yeah, it's still live. Yeah, just so you know.
You know, when I come down here before, we had this bullshit about sewer bill wasn't paid. Okay. Started out, they wanted a payment agreement. Okay. Couple agreements they didn't want to bend on. They wanted like $300 a month, which I thought was excessive. And it is excessive because the bottom line is Amanda let it go for 10 years.
That's how I was explaining it to them. That's, yeah.
Okay.
So Amanda made the mistake. And
what I did, I should have went and bitched. I should only went back 7 years. You follow me? That's all I had to pay. But I was a gentleman, you know. Well, anyway,
I look at the bill now. I did it a year and a half ago. I paid $300 a month for a year and a half. It should be paid off. Yeah. Okay. The bill's probably in excess of $4,000. Okay. Now, why? And I told her before she did that, you keep the past due in one account and the present one separate. She added them all together. What I was saying before, while we're still live here, I'm going over to the police commissioner's meeting here in a minute. But anyway, what my point was this. And what I asked you to do is, next month we'll talk about it if you don't mind, is this. Think about how you'd feel if your entire adult life you've been enduring this, and you have proof of the mistakes, and they go, too bad, sue us. That's why I went in and I used the language I did. In fact, I didn't use any coarse language today.
I appreciate
And
it.
I don't plan to unless I find it absolutely necessary.
No, you don't
So,
find it necessary because you tell me you're educated.
Yeah.
You do know proper words to use.
I do. Yep.
And that's all I'm asking.
No problem, bud. I can do that.
Well, let me say this. Okay,
Gene, have a good night.
up in that area. There were three families when I moved up there. She was on council before I think you moved to in the Southmont. Was Judy Kelly.
I know Judy real well, and I was here
How well do you know her?
pretty well.
Do you?
Mhm.
Do you? Well, you worked in Gautier.
No, I worked in a wire mill.
Okay, her old man was a super. He was okay. There's more to that. I'm not getting in. I knew the politics in Bethlehem. Trust me. Okay. As far as a troublemaker, she was an A-grade #1 troublemaker. Judy.
Judy, yeah.
They both were. Okay. Remember?
Fran was a good boss. I worked under him.
Was he? Now, like I said, from my opinion of him, he's nothing but a backstabbing and through cut. I saw him from a different angle. I know his brother Lee. Okay. I worked in the open earth with him. Okay. Between Kelly's and then there was the Grells. You didn't know them.
Oh, yes, I do.
Do you? Remember Looney Linda? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. You know Gaborik?
Mhm.
If that son of a bitch was laying there,
Easy. You're still live. There's people watching you.
you don't understand. You don't know the trouble that he has created for me. Okay. That's what
He took
started.
my driveway.
That's what
He stole
started.
my driveway.
It's what started a lot of this to begin with, and it kept escalating and getting worse and worse and worse. Is what happened.
Okay.
See you, Anthony. Have a good night, bud. Take care.
Can you turn that off?
Nope.
Turn it off.
Hey, everybody. I'll see you in 15 minutes.